What happens when the world's best 800-meter runners line up expecting a tactical battle, only for one athlete to completely destroy the script? Olympic champions, world medalists, and some of the fastest middle-distance runners on the planet arrived ready for a close finish. Most expected a patient race. A tactical showdown decided in the final 100 meters. But Marco Arop had other ideas. Instead of waiting, he attacked. Instead of reacting, he dictated. And within seconds, one of the deepest fields of the season found itself chasing a runner they simply couldn't catch. This wasn't just another victory. It was a masterclass in race execution, strength, and confidence. In today's video, we're breaking down how Marco Arop turned an elite 800-meter final into a one-man exhibition, why his move after the bell completely shattered the field, and what this performance tells us about his chances for the rest of the season.
So we'll start at the top with Cole Hocker. The Olympic champ is hungry, and he can turn a sharp corner here after a disappointing first two. Look for him to wait to the final 100.
There's your bronze medalist.
Surprisingly, the best 800-meter guy out of the 800-meter podium so far. Yared is not necessarily explosive, but he has a long stride and covers ground quickly.
Nice yell of goose from the crowd as he comes through. Josh Kerr, silver at the Olympics.
He dropped 5 seconds from Kingston to Miami. If he does that again, that's a world record. He needs to finish in the top half of this field, though.
Marco Arop, super excited. His Edmonton Oilers are going to play for the Stanley Cup.
Undefeated in Slam 800 so far. He should not let this race lag. Make it honest. No funny business with that cut in from lanes 1, 2, and 3.
I don't know what Josh Hoey's got, but you know what? He hadn't been beat yet.
He's a hometown favorite. You can hear it from the crowd. He likes to control races from the start. Is he going to fight Marco for the lead? We're going to see.
There's two things I don't like in the world. People who disdain other people's culture and the Dutch. No, what is it? That's from Goldmember or whatever from Austin Powers.
Well, Samuel's the European champion. He's had a breakout season indoors.
Elliot Giles.
You know, it's his first race since February, so he may defer to others here early on. He's going to be happy to follow, and we'll just want to see him slide in into lane 4 without any issues.
This fellow went to the Olympics in both the 8 and 15.
And he said in the press conference that he should have been a racer. This is his opportunity to prove it right now. Show us, Hobbs. Tell me I was wrong.
So just to remind you, the Royce will be running lane 4. You see the curve there, but the guys in lanes 1, 2, and 3, when we get to the normal break point on the back straight, have to move to their right, and the guys in the outer lanes will move to their left as normal. Bottle holding our breath, Carrie.
Well, I love that right there watching Hobbs Kessler get out in front there, but then we see Marco Arop. This is his race, right? We've seen him win now at both the last 2 slams over 800 meters. Today is the first time he gets to run his event the first day of the slam. But Josh Hoey, the guy right there, Josh Hoey on the inside, or on the outside, excuse me, he likes to lead. There we go. We see him. This is what he likes to do. He likes to sniff the front. He doesn't like to be in trouble, but he's right there, kind of testing a little bit of Marco. Marco doesn't want to give up that lead.
He does not. 52, not that quick, and this is what Arop can do. He doesn't go out that hard. He builds and he builds and he builds from the front. Hoey is there, Kessler on the curve, then Neguse. Cole Hocker had a very slow start, but got himself onto the back of the field now with Chappell, who's a very good finisher as well. But this is what Arop does, down the back straight, stretching everybody. They think they're in contention, and all of a sudden, he goes away. Josh Hoey trying to chase, then Kessler, then Neguse. Elliot Giles and Josh Kerr, the 2 Brits, a long, long, long way back, because Arop is away and gone into the home straight. Look at the gaps in this. This is sensational from the Canadian, absolutely destroying this field. Arop looking better than ever, miles ahead. Watch the clock, 1:43.35 off a 52.1 first lap. Whoa. They could not live with him. They could not live with him. 1:43.35. I mean, Matsalela ran brilliantly last week, the young Botswana, and run quicker than that, but not like that. You're no pacemaker, no lights.
Yep.
Control the race. I mean, it's deceptive. You can watch it. You can see what he's doing. He gets to the bell and then just goes when you should be slowing down. What tends to happen at that part of the race, people slow down.
Yeah.
He starts to speed up. And the guys who've sat at the back thinking, we're going to start and move through now, the 1500 guys, it ain't happening, guys. He's going away. Very, very impressive there. 1:43.38. Hoey clear, very clear in second. Neguse will be happy to have finished ahead of the rest as we head towards the 1500 tomorrow. That set it up very nicely for him.
The most impressive part of Marco Arop's victory wasn't the finishing time. It was the way he forced every other athlete to run his race. Elite 800-meter racing is usually built around patience. Athletes conserve energy, protect position, and wait for the final sprint. But Arop's strategy removes that option entirely. By increasing the pace after the bell instead of slowing down, he turns the most critical section of the race into a test of pure endurance and speed. The result was clear. Experienced championship runners, talented 1,500-meter specialists, and proven international medalists all found themselves reacting instead of competing. By the time they realized what was happening, the race was already decided. What's even more significant is that Arop accomplished this without a pacemaker, without pacing lights, and while carrying the responsibility of leading from the front. Those are conditions that usually make fast times harder to achieve, yet he still delivered one of the most dominant 800-meter performances of the season. For the rest of the field, this race serves as a warning. If Arop is allowed to control the pace, he becomes incredibly difficult to beat. His combination of strength, speed, and tactical confidence forces opponents out of their comfort zone and into a race they may not be prepared to run.